So here you are growing up in this neighborhood, and you have a younger brother,
Yes.
Orion.
Uh-huh.
Any other siblings?
Yep, I have two sisters, and on my dad's side, I have a brother and two sisters. I have a big family.
Okay. At what point did you decide, I kind of want to do entertainment? Because you started doing commercials fairly
Yeah.
early?
Yeah, really early on. If we talking origins, the first time I had my dance recital was at 3. My mom was a young mother. She had me at 16. So, kids raising kids. And she was a dancer at that time, and dancing and doing hair, that was very prevalent in my family. A lot of people don't even understand why my hair looks the way it looks is because I have been raised by queens and goddesses of hair. You know what I'm saying? So my hair is always gonna look good when you see me.
Right.
Yeah.
Your mom was basically experimenting on you and like trying out techniques like on your
No,
hair?
my mom worked in the shop. My mom actually was a really successful hairstylist. At one point in time, she was doing all of God's property hair when Kirk Franklin was, at the height of gospel music. Yeah, and she's done a slew of many other people. Actually, my grandma. This is a fun fact. My grandma did Stevie Wonder's hair. So yeah, and she went to school with Barry White. So, so yeah,
Oh, okay, so like the braids and everything, like with the
yeah.
all that?
She did his
Okay.
hair before. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Okay, so here you are, you're growing up with a young mother in Inglewood, and you started getting into entertainment.
Right.
At what age?
I want to say I remember it was really young. My mom took me on an audition. I had to like film myself. I want to say I could remember as young as like maybe 7 or 8, something like that. Yeah, and then because I've always been in performing arts school, I used to go to this performing arts school. I literally was born for this, music and entertainment. I thought I was gonna be an athlete for like a quick second, but the entertainment kind of took over. I started my first commercial. It was actually 2 commercials back to back, because it took a little time for me to, I guess, adapt. And after I booked my first commercial, which was like a McDonald's commercial, and then I got the national Pops commercial, Corn Pops commercial, and I want to say I was one of the first kids, with braids on TV. So yeah, I was doing commercials. I was acting first. Yes.
Okay, so you get a few commercials, and getting a national commercial is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, that
That's
was.
a nice check.
Yeah, it was. It was. It was.
Right. Was that like the biggest check like your mom had
Um.
seen up to that point? Was it like a huge thing like that, or
Well, I mean, it was different because it was residual. You know what I'm saying? So it was a more
right?
incremental. But my mom wasn't. We weren't the kind of people that we weren't very like money hungry. We weren't money driven. So things like that didn't really matter. I was something I realized the other day about myself as a child entertainer prodigy was that I was very willing. I was very willing, and I kind of just used that tool and willed all of the other things. After I established myself as an entertainer. So.